Well, hello Libra. Welcome to your general reading for August. Hope you are amazing. Thank you for being here. So, like I said, this will be a general reading. So, if something doesn't resonate, that's cool. Don't take it. If something does, then take it. Okay? so, if you need a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Links in the description box below, or you can go to livesandsync.com. Also, I'm on social media, Instagram, Facebook. Let's be friends. Come join me. There you can find transits, like transit readings, like energy shifts, journaling, just anything to help you with your journey. I would suggest you go check it out. It could be useful to you. Also, if you want these readings super early, you can join Patreon. I'm there. Okay. Excuse me. Whew, okay. So, Libra. Bluebird, Thumbelina, Verde Prato? Verde Prato. Okay, August. You've been getting a lot of releasing energy. This is about definitely letting the past go so you can move on. That's your biggest focus. And August, um, the focus is on you. Okay, it's always been about you. You know, like your well-being, your health, your goals, what it is that you want to achieve. I feel like it's your time to blossom and not to hold things in. I feel like the universe is facilitating an environment where you can feel comfortable doing that in August. It's just up to you to walk into that energy and be comfortable in it. Like sing your own song, no matter what other people think, no matter um, what you perceive those blockages to be. You know, it's about really being honest with yourself in August. Okay. Now, here's the thing. You have to be open to failures. This is not saying that there are going to be failures for you, but you do have to readjust your expectations on what is on the path, you know. So, even though you have this idea that everything's going to be great, I'm going to take this step, everything's going to work out just as planned, it may not. Not to say that it won't work out. It's just to say the journey there may be different than you think. So keep yourself open to that. I feel like you have to think about the long term goal versus the short term. When you start thinking about the short term goals, you get blocked because of fear or expectations. Okay. Now, along the way, I feel like there are going to be some things that do, like I just said, open up some wounds for you. Okay. This is your time to basically face your demons. You know, you're going to find out a lot about yourself in August by you taking those steps to move forward, by you opening up, by you growing, by you taking these, this new journey. Okay. It's like you get to spread your wings almost. Yes. You're definitely getting out of you know, you know how something may be a taboo or something may be you'd be like, I'll never do that. I'll never be that person. I'll never ever, like those never evers that you tell yourself you won't do. I feel like you're re-examining those. This is the time to do that because sometimes those never evers block our truth and our feelings because we grow as people. Okay. So I feel like there is definitely a re-examining of that in August. This will have a lot to do with your friends, the people you have around you, the ideas that you hold, the theories. I don't know why this is coming to mind, but let's say you were following Stoicism or something, and then you realize that there's another philosophy theory, pretty much, that you like better, and you start looking into that. You know, it doesn't mean that Stoicism didn't help you at a time in your life, but you're moving on to something different, you know, a different idea. So that's what I see. I see you allowing new beginnings to come in, which expands your mind, it expands your vision. Um, it's like you get to continue on your narrative. You don't have to stay in the same chapter. Okay. Um, it's interesting because this puts you more in a receptive energy to receive things like receive love, receive abundance, receive nurturing and care. It's like you're facilitating growth within your own life by taking pleasure in creativity. That was that sound real objective, but yeah, like you're taking pleasure in the creativity and the wonders of life. Um, but like I said, starting anew in areas that you're not 100% confident about does bring up fears, and it does make you feel vulnerable. I do feel like other people may judge you, or you may feel as if other people are judging you in August, but that's just an insecurity almost, because in all actuality it doesn't matter. I feel like spirit's there with you. If you get, if you get deeper into your intuition and stronger in your faith, I feel like that helps your confidence levels. And you won't be so fearful of things. You know, you'll be more free to follow your truths because you feel supported. Okay? Some of you may see synchronicities with animals as well. Okay? All right. Okay, so we have divine presence, attachment. Yeah, this is your time to build your own story, your own foundations, your own making your own dreams real and validating them. Letting go of the old things in life. It's your decision to do that. It's your decision to let go of something. Some of you just need a choice. Yeah, some of it, this is about love. I'm telling you. I've been saying this for a while for you, Libra. I feel like there's a choice in love, to follow your heart and your feelings, to follow your intuition, because it's definitely be telling you something. Yeah, currents of emotions. It's like you've been blocking it, but you can't block it anymore. So naturally, that's what needs to happen. And this does guarantee a new beginning. It's like these feelings that you're feeling, you're blocking them due to like fear or trying to protect yourself in a way. But if you just let it go, if you just follow it, it's like something beautiful comes out of it. Okay? Yeah. So be yourself, Libra. Don't hold back. Do what you think you should do. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Moon, the Ace of Wands in reverse. If you don't want to see me shuffle, you can definitely skip this. Nine of Cups, Three of Swords, Nine of Wands in reverse, Six of Wands. Eight of Coins. Six of Cups and the Queen of Coins in reverse. Okay, bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Swords and the King of Wands. Okay. This is about being in control of your own path, where it is that you go. Taking those steps to be in control. The thing is, you have the need to be in control, right? But it's like you don't want to mess up. But you're even in control when you quote unquote feel like you're messing up. You're still taking initiative, and that's the kind of control that you want to have. You know, it's like you're being honorable to yourself. Okay, but when you hold that back, that's not being honorable to yourself. It's not being true to yourself. Yeah. Yeah. It's time to stand up for yourself and like break those constraints. Old things that don't work for you, lies, deceit. Some of you are dedicated to one thing, like one person, one situation, and it's like you need to reevaluate that. I feel like you have seen signs. It could be in the way that they communicate with you. It just doesn't flow, you know? Okay. Major Arcana, we have the Moon. That's it, the Moon. You know what's interesting about that? The Moon is all about confusion. It's all about our fantasies. It's all about what we think. So that tells me that what you're thinking is influencing your environment in August. So you need to pay attention to that. You know, figure out how you feel about certain things. What are the fantasies that you're telling yourself? What is the confusion that you're bringing into your life by not expressing your emotions, right? Or not listening to your intuition, by not nurturing these light taps on the shoulder from spirit, you know? Okay, we're gonna dig in then, because you only have one major arcana card. Wow. I feel like I should talk about the only I see I just see a fire sign. I don't know why they told me to talk about that, but that's all I see. And they're giving me that feeling of like it's always been about that. Ah. So this is a message for someone. For somebody, it's always been about a fire sign. Yeah, it's like it's time for you to see something about this person. Like you don't fit. You don't fit. You've been waiting to see if it's going to grow. It hasn't grown. And it's like you need to wake up to the fact that it's not growing. This is an immediate message to someone. Oh my God. You need to prioritize yourself. You've been feeling this for a long time and you definitely need to pay attention to it. Okay? All right. I'm getting back. Yeah, you want love, you want companionship, you want your person, and you need to make changes to find that. Okay. All right. Okay, we're going to stop talking about that now. Okay, so let's start here. Yeah. So this is about, okay. You've been in this mode of like survival of the fittest is what came to my mind. And in order for you to survive, in order for you to win, it's like you have to release something or you have to make sacrifices. And I feel like that's not how you saw it coming, or that's not how you seen it coming about. Okay? But it's like you need to make changes because you're starting to live in the illusion that you created. So this is like, I'm with this person and I really care about them. I just need to give them time. But you've been together with this person for like a year and they still don't act like they care. It's the same old thing. You're not getting what you deserve. You're not paying attention to your boundaries, that type of thing. It's time for you to see the truth in that. You know, it's time for you to heal from that idea, from that mindset, because it's not assisting you. This is also for someone who told themselves that they can't go to school for what they want. They can't achieve their goals. You know, they're getting too old. They don't have enough money. They don't have enough time. This is like getting rid of those illusions that aren't helping you anymore. It's blocking what it is that's actually for you, you know? So it's time for you to get excited about those things for yourself, those opportunities that you could have. Yeah, it's almost like you have given up on it. Yeah, due to your own fears. You know, it's like obsessive thinking. It could also be that you have tried to do these things and it seems like they keep failing for you. But it doesn't mean that you should stop, right? It just means that you should pick your head up and keep going and think positively about what can happen for you. So that tells me that the door is open for that to happen to you. You just have to believe in it, okay? Yeah. See what I said? Seven of Pentacles. You got to put in the hard work, Libra. You got to do it. You can do it. You can do it. Okay? Yeah. I feel like it's definitely due to all the blockages and hurt, pride, and ego, or feeling like maybe this just isn't for me, you know? That you haven't tried anymore. But it's time. You have to keep going. You have to keep experimenting. You know, like you have to be in the flow. If something blocks you, you just keep going. Okay. Um, you have to think about the big picture. Yeah, your reading in August is all about the big picture. It's like stop getting stop letting the little things of day to day or week to week or month to month get in your way. You have to think about the bigger picture. You have like wide open energy, wide open spaces. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm going to give a couple of stories. I feel like a lot are going to come out. I feel like someone has apologized to you. It's not a very good apology. Um, it's one of those things where somebody comes towards you and you say, okay, I'm not doing anything else. Okay. Um, I feel like that's what it was. But you're starting to realize like it's not going anywhere. This is also a job opportunity as well that you just took it. Why not? You know, I feel like you tried to be optimistic, but it's almost like you settled for it and trying to be positive. But it's not what you want. There's a lot of energy here about looking at the long term. It's like you could settle for things, a relationship, a situation. You could settle, Libra. But why would you settle? You know, you deserve more, you want more. That's just something to ponder for a second, okay? It's like you're lost in the illusion of acceptance, okay? All right. Something makes you happy. Someone makes you happy, Libra. But for some reason, you're convincing yourself that you have to leave this person alone. Or even that you want to be in love. But you've convinced yourself, like, I can't find love. I have to deal with just one night stands or whatever. Or I need to get my life together first before I do this, is what I'm hearing. Whatever this is. It's like you're separating yourself from what would make you happy. What would make you feel proud to have in your life, or someone of that nature? It's like you need to understand that you're just burnt out and you're tired. You're getting stubborn because you kind of wore yourself down with the illusions. You know how you're in like these illusionary relationships, and then you think, it's like I should have seen these red flags from the beginning, but I didn't. And then you get this idea that all relationships are bad or love is bad. Okay. Um, Apply this how it may to whatever situation. But you feel like, okay, love is bad, love is not good for me. So you find someone that you do like, and that fear sets in, like, oh my God, that's going to happen to me again. This is what's happening here. So you're putting up these blockages of protecting yourself or not allowing yourself to go back through certain situations, but you're also blocking your opportunity for something new, for something that could actually revive that feeling of, I can do this, right? I don't know how you're going to get over that. It's almost like you have to do it. You have to figure out why you feel like you need to separate yourself from something. Because once you heal that, then you can move on. That's the thing here. Why do you feel like you need to do that? Yes. What's taking away your power, Libra? Whatever this is, it's going to open up the doors to something. This could be a relationship, or this could be a dream that you had about a career or something that you want to do for yourself. But you need to figure out why you feel the need to block yourself, or why you are. Because you are creating this image in your mind. You're the creator of it. So why are you creating that narrative? I feel like this person is your friend. This person won't hurt you. It looks like this person really likes you. You have a good time together. It looks like you really like to do whatever this job is. Like you would like to do this. But why are you fighting it? What wound is there that's blocking you from doing that? Yeah. Once you start to heal that, that's where you're going to grow. Okay? That's where you're going to figure out what you need to do to move forward, for sure. It's like once you fix that balance, once you rethink your priorities, look at that. It opens up a door for you. It puts you in that mindset of like, I can do it. You'll be committed to your own happiness. Look at success there. Happiness and success. Wow. Okay. All right, now this is about what other people think. You don't want to be a failure. You don't want to feel sad because you failed. You don't want to be a failure. You don't want people to see you be a failure. You don't want something that you really want to be out of your grip. It's almost like if you don't take the chance, it's still somewhere in the ethers of it could be mine one day. Instead of taking the risk and feeling like the whole thing is shot to hell. Excuse my language. Okay. And that's why you're not putting in work for it. But let me tell you, if you don't put the work in it, you won't receive the benefits. Okay? It's like you're putting in so much work to other things, but separating yourself from what it is you truly want. The thing that would actually resolve all of this. You wouldn't have to work so hard. You wouldn't have to make yourself put in efforts and things like that. You will feel more appreciated within yourself, not with others. Yeah, you got to get back to yourself. I feel like with this Six of Cups and this Queen of Coins, you're not you're not benefiting yourself for the long term, Libra, by living this way. It's like you've been taking life a day at a time, and that's great. You know, like it's nice to be mindful. Um it helps you with a small routine, but the problem is you become very self-centered and not goal-centered. And sometimes being that self-centered all the time puts a gate around you, because that's what I'm seeing. It's more like self-centered in the way that you're blocking yourself off from what that good spirit karma coming towards you. I feel like the easiest thing to do here is to start a routine where you do one thing every day that gets you back into your truth or yourself as an individual. Like back to your old self before all this fear and sadness and anger or hesitation came into your life. So it's time for you to reconnect with the simple things, you know? It's time for you to recover. That's what this is about. So it's like one day, do something where you can recover from this energy. Do something creative, do something new, do something experimental so things can start to grow, and not worry about what other people think or if it'll be a failure, you know? It's like you need to put in that work to get back what you've pushed away. Okay? So, we're going to do a spirit message, and then we'll pull a card for you to journal if you want to journal. It also has a question, and you can just sit and meditate with it. As per suggestion, I feel like you should meditate at least twice, 10 minutes a day, morning, evening if you want, and journal. Those are like my basic spirit advice. Basic. If you don't do anything, do those things. Okay. Stop ignoring the signs, Libra. Okay? Your intuition's been telling you things for a very, very long time. The whole point of August is to get you back to your truth, your like original, spiritual, happy self. That's the whole goal here, is to get you there, because that's what's important. Connecting more with your intuition, your spirit guides. If you want to do any spirit guide meditations, there's plenty on YouTube for you to search for. But by doing that and reconnecting to your intuition, you can start to let go of those negative things that hold you back from your truth. Okay? And then be in a more happy, comfortable, confident state. Okay? And this is about the bigger picture. So I feel like you'll get overwhelmed by looking at the smaller picture. But if you look at the bigger picture, it'll keep you moving forward. You know, it's like a goal to achieve. Okay. Oneness is the way. How can you show more compassion and acceptance toward those you don't understand? Interesting. I feel like this is yourself. It's like it's time for you to balance yourself in an inward way. And not be so worried about failure and expectations. But find that wholeness within yourself, which creates the foundation for you to easily make decisions towards your greatest good in the future. Okay? I love you, Libra, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.